Hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to your weekly reading where we explore what is coming your way. This message is intended for whoever is watching it right now, and I'm going to dive in right away. I'm using here string crystal. String crystal is actually the crystal of money, so if you're manifesting anything material, can easily come into your life. Your cards are actually looking very beautiful. Everything is looking perfect, but we're going to be seeing what's happening in your cup as well, okay? I see there's actually a tears of joy here. When I say tears of joy, I see in the comments like, oh, I don't have the tears of joy, nothing's coming yet. Can be for some, maybe for you, can be a pleasurable event happening, which is not going to be something to celebrate in a very joyful manner, but something will change or shift in your life, which will gradually affect all things, okay? You might not see the results right away, but by time, you're going to start to see the results of this beautiful new thing. There are two pathways outside opening. I see actually there's a small chunk of money here towards the end of the week coming forward. And this can be little gifts you're going to be receiving, can be a jewelry you're going to actually get gifted to. Can even be something that is going to be pleasurable for you. Maybe even something that you would like to eat, a beautiful croissant or, you know, some food that you enjoy. Your card's actually looking perfect here. If you're planning, that's how I was going to interpret the pathways opening. There's a journey coming your way. Forces, one of forces actually indicates that you're being pushed through like this beautiful new adventure. And the planning, maybe you haven't started planning yet. Maybe you just have the idea. It seems like the things are going to start moving here. Okay, the cards are showing me that. These two pathways can be actually outside. You're going to travel. In order to travel outside, two different steps that you're going to be taking. Maybe you're going to start talking to necessary people. We have here Ark of the Covenant coming forward here as a card, which symbolizes someone official, maybe a lawyer, someone who has like a knowledgeable about this kind of paperwork issues, maybe a broker to invest your money, maybe buy a new place or sell your place. So these pathways are indicators of, like, initially you're going to take these pathways to maybe meet the people, necessary people, and this can be like a foresight of the things coming up, the new endeavors, the new adventure that you're going to be running into, but they're just showing up here, so prepared for it basically. When I flip it like this, I see a man's face, okay? I don't know if you can see the eyes and the mouth and the nose here, and he has the staff of Hermes right here. Staff of Hermes is used today as the symbol of medicine. This can be a doctor, maybe if you're expecting or wanting to get like a positive result, can be issued, you might be getting the answers. This two snakes wrapping each other can be also symbolizing a healing coming forward for you. Another thing is, can indicate enlightenment, maybe something an issue that has been in the dark actually going to like become clear. You're going to start getting the clear answers. I see here a peacock. Peacock can be symbolizing someone who's actually who likes to show themselves, who likes to, they're actually, maybe their business, their job is to present themselves. This can be your energy as well. Maybe if you're looking for fame, or if you have something that requires visibility, seems like you're gonna start to pick up the pace, because I see like a rose book here, one single rose. It looks like a white rose. A white rose is indicative of innocence, okay? So your true self, your true identity. So you don't have to, if you want to make it out there, you don't have to fake something. You can be your authentic self, and that's like the pureness, your innocence, your pureness, going to be the attraction point for many. Another thing here, this can be, for example, you have certain knowledge, looking for a new job, maybe you want to move to a new country, and you're thinking that you need to actually find other things and add those things onto you. This tells me that you don't have to do that. Be who you are, be your true self.
That tactic basically will get you to where you need to be. Another thing the peacock represents is a royal energy, and we all have it within us. But the day to day routine, we just pass it, we do not display it. But this is also suggesting that it is time for you to show that royalty, that gentleness, that higher power, that connectedness up to that higher power that you have.
I see there's a male figure who's wearing glasses with a mustache. This is it, this is that. This can be an authoritative figure, can be someone a little bit like aggressive type, but still they're standing right there to give you a hand. So if you have like fear of authority, do not think that is not going to work. It seems like it is going to work better than ever, because it is just the attitude of the person, but it means that they just, you know, they're gonna find a way to make it happen for you, because it seems like they're gonna be looking into what you bring to the table rather than how you look or how you're actually, how pretty you are and whatever it is. Okay, so it is going to be, your efficiency is going to be exactly the important thing here. I see even like a guardian angel watching over you, and I saw here the Capricorn energy, the goat energy. Capricorn indicates stubbornness, and I see a key right next to it. Key can be symbolizing a door of your own, buying a new thing. We have the contract here, a new home, a new office for yourself. And in your heart, I see a chunk of money that you're manifesting. That can be actually unlocking as well. If you are on the brink of letting go, giving up, do not, because the key and the Capricorn energy is telling me goat is like, we have the elk and the fish. Oh, the elk has horns as well. Keep up that stubbornness, because you are on the brink of this thing. Elk symbolizes a father figure, someone powerful, someone loving, supportive at the same time, who is going to show up for you. The masculine energy, loving and nurturing masculine here, and they're going to be supporting your endeavors as well. And I see the elk energy right there. I can see the face of the elk right there. So you're going to receive that divine guidance from the universe, and you're going to be getting that physical support from a masculine showing up in your life. I see a letter B here reversed. There's a blonde woman, seems like, holding a letter B. B can be in the first name or the last name of someone, can be in the name of a country that you want to go, a city that you want to move. And this person has this B in their hands. Tells me they're going to be actually B, Beatrice, maybe pathway. They're going to be reason. Okay, maybe even they're gonna give you the reason that you need. I see two people here. There's a younger gentleman here, there's a woman behind them, and they're walking into a crowd. They're just laughing, smiling in joy, with joy. There's a man here, he's smiling and laughing, and this is a couple. So this can be symbolizing you entering into your area, your nature, like the place that you actually going to connect with intellectual people, their beautiful thoughts, creative ideas flowing.
Basically, this is going to be an environment of like-minded people that you will be loved, appreciated, supported. Your ideas, creativity will be appreciated, and you're going to feel that you belong to this environment. Let's see what your cards has to say, and afterwards we're going to be answering a yes or no questions through your saucer.
I have the Seven of Roses and one of Forces coming forward. Seven of Roses shows a journey that you're packing up. This can be something creative. This can be even maybe you want to move on, you want to go to somewhere beautiful, and or a new country that you want to live in. Can be symbolizing all of that. Okay, and it seems like here you're on the works of creating this journey. You are prepared, you're getting closer to the ship now, and you're gonna get on there. This can be mentally as well. Maybe you have been thinking about it, but you didn't have a clear-cut decision. Now it's time that you're going to make that decision to move on to this new thing. And but it might require you to leave the safety behind that you used to and move on to this adventure, and without thinking about what you had. Okay, because what happens is, if you keep thinking about, oh, I had it so good, it was so well, why am I doing this, you can actually create a negative experience for yourself. One of forces, the Akashic field here, this is, I feel like, intellectual energy. This card also states amazing opportunities coming your way, and this suggests to actually, because the Akashic field is a field that you can connect with, and the best way to do is just grab the pen and paper, write your intentions, and ask for inspiration, okay? And visualize your goals. Let the universe give you the pathway, the answers, the open up, give you the inspiration that is necessary so you can follow it to manifest this desire. I also have Five of Horses here. This is for the long term. I feel like you're going to be starting doing this thing this week. But Five of Roses is about children, childhood. Maybe this is also another dream of yours. You want to have children for the long term. Or maybe you already have in your family. They might be showing up for you this week. Okay, the children. You might have like, interactions with the children. I have also Four of Keys here. This is another advice. I feel like this is like a regular weekly situation that you're going to be attending to a party, and this is showing up for a reason, because when you're dealing with children, maybe showing you to focus on the moment like they do. Okay, what they do is they, for example, a child playing falls down, gets up, he falls down and gets up and just keeps walking and keeps playing. He doesn't ponder, sit there with like this sulking, oh, I fell so hard, it was so hard for me, now I just have to keep thinking that fall all my life long. That's not what they say. They just keep running around like nothing happened. So you might actually embody this energy, because what's done is done, and it is done for a reason. If you can find a reason, you can actually give meaning to it, and it can make you stronger. Four of Keys here, clearing the way. So if you had, maybe you have been trying for certain things, like moving away with the journey here, journey card coming forward, or maybe like finding new amazing opportunities and they're not really showing up. Four of Keys indicates that you're going to get the chance now. You're going to have the axe in your hand in order to clear the way, okay? The mental attitude is extremely important here in order to clear the pathway for yourself. Also, like the tools that you have, you're going to actually have access to. Mental tools initially can be material tools as well. When you have access to them, use them in the best possible way so you can clear the blockages gently and, one step at a time. We have here One of Roses. You can see there's a contract on there. It says commitment. We have roses here. I feel like this is about actually something that you would love to have in your life. Can be romance, because marriage is a contract. It's a legal contract. It's actually an official governmental contract. That's why you need, when you're breaking it, like when you're making it, you need the government, and you're breaking it, you need government's involvement as well. That's what I was talking about this today. I don't know why I was talking about it, but that one just came up. So can be indicative of that, but if that's not what you're going after, this can be something that you would love to have. A contract that you're going to be signing, maybe with the best company possible, this is also Pentacles energy. I feel like this roses has Pentacle energy here. This is going to bring a lot of like success into your life, a lot of joy, maybe buying a new home, selling something that will bring you a lot of success, a lot of financial security, or maybe finding this beautiful new opportunity which will expand your wealth. I have the Ark of the Covenant. Ark of the Covenant symbolizes a group of male figures just sitting down there. They have the Ark behind them. They have the knowledge. These are two gentlemen. They are knowledgeable. This can be a lawyer, broker, someone who actually is an expert at what they do. Seems like the advice here, when you're signing your contracts, when you're taking your steps, get some help from these people, okay? This can also like a new contract again, or a karmic contract that you already have coming to completion. Maybe you have been going through certain type of relationships all the time. You might be wondering, oh my God, why does a certain person keep coming up? Why am I dealing with the same people all the time? This is coming to an end now. 1111, this is number One is the new beginning, you're ending a cycle and beginning a new one. So if that's the thing, this is actually paying off a karmic debt. This also indicates that one. I have your fish and elk. Okay, fish and elk. Fish, usually in coffee cups, it indicates abundance, and I see here a massive fish coming forward. Another thing with the fish here is the water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone may be swimming into your life. We have the crescent moon, indicates legal accomplishment. Another thing is about fish, it's traveling because it's always in motion. You know, the fish do not really sit still while they're sleeping, maybe only. I don't know if the fish sleeps either. However, this symbolizes that finding new possibilities out there in the vast waters of the universe and just diving, just swimming towards it, okay? So this is a very good card. And elk suggests that there's a male character, masculine, supporting you, or you might be actually becoming this father figure, someone who's creating stability in your life as well as this other person's life, okay? Creating consistency, getting masculine support, and this is that flowing into your life, this flow of this beautiful relationship, okay? I also have here the Patience card. This is suggesting that trust the higher forces. The rest of your cards telling me that there's going to be a great movement happening. Amazing opportunities will present itself. But this is the thing. Maybe you're going to find a job in a beautiful company. You're going to send out a resume and it is going to take a while to get a response. Okay, so this tells you trust the higher forces. Okay, because everything is setting into motion. So in order the position to be opening, somebody has to leave that position. Okay, that's the motion of the universe. Maybe that person is going to retire, they're going to find a better job. So always ask for the highest good of all in the fastest and the best possible way. When you do, it just, you know, ask for the best possible option for everyone. Okay, patience is necessary, and those who know that the things that you want is going to come to them actually can wait patiently. Trust the higher forces of life to know what is best for you, and remember that when you are asked to wait, you're being prepared for something even better than you expected. So change your attitude to one of acceptance, relax, and take stock. Ask your angels to unfold you during this waiting period so that you can listen to the promptings of the divine. Do not rush off on some wild goose chase of your lower will. Yeah? When the time is right and you are ready and refreshed, the next door will open. Patience is always rewarded. And the affirmation for you is all things happen at the perfect time. So, you know, this is very important. Do not rush off to some wild goose chase, because maybe, let's say you want to move to a European country which doesn't really give out visa or working permit that easily. It takes a while, and you want to find a shortcut, maybe go through companies that are maybe not really truthful, that is going to hurt you financially. Don't do that. If you've taken the necessary steps with the inspiration coming from the universe, this is suggesting that wait, because something better and the best possible way being prepared for you. Let's dive into your plate now. If you have a question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be for that. It's a yes, but it has some time. It is a progress, okay? Like I said, this is what's showing up in your cup. There's a beautiful woman in your plate here, in your heart space. This can be someone that a feminine character that maybe you're going to be taking as an example, or they're going to be supporting you as a family member. I see a wand in her mouth, where her mouth is. This can be actually Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And there's also a massive fish here. You can see it's like in 3D. And the fish symbolizes wealth, abundance, movement. Here it seems like it is coming. Something is coming, swimming towards you here. And I see a full circle. There's a gap in your aura. This can be like an evil eye, or maybe negative thinking, speaking, actually like creating a gap basically, so the negativity can enter more. If you have that, like try to clear your energy, do meditations, and focus on yourself and the good things and the gratitude. Gratitude is a multiplier, so it multiplies whatever that you're focusing on. So focus on the gratitude, love, and the good things in your life. That can actually close that gap in your aura field. Okay. All right, my beautifuls, thank you so much for being here. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you do, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will leave a list on the screen for you so you can watch more videos. And I will also leave a link in the description box for private readings. I love you. I wish you all a magical week. Bye.